And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing FortressCraft Evolved. Well, I have crafted a bunch of stuff here. I've got a bunch of freight carts, stations, a depot, and some track, and a bunch of other stuff ready to go. And the last thing that we're going to need are some things to make what we need. So I want... let's see. We're going to want... let's see. Let's see. 1, 2... No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 sets of PCB assembly systems. So I'm going to need 7 sets of 3, which is 21 of these.
Crafting.
Okay, and I'm going to need 7 of these.
Crafting.
I'm going to need 7 of these.
Crafting.
And 7 of these.
Crafting.
Alright, so that takes care of the raw materials, and now I need 7 of these. I actually only need 6 of these. Come to think of it, I have a set somewhere. Where are they? Oh, there they are right there. So I didn't need 7 of them. I kind of wasted a few. So I need 6 of the research assembler, which is 6 copper housings. That's easy enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 research assemblers.
Crafting.
I just click the dashes. That'll give them all to me. Okay, I also crafted some induction chargers and other things. Ooh, yeah, before I forget, I need 7 3-to-1 3-to-1 zipper merges, and I do believe I got them going. So I need 7 of these. So I need let's just build the 7 that I need.
Crafting.
And then grab the stampers that I need over here. So I think I need 4 more stampers to get up to 21. Yep.
Crafting.
Okay, now we are set to start this process. I don't want to lay any of the track yet or do anything of that. I want to lay this out so I know exactly what we're going to do about this. And I'm going to put a manufacturing plant over here just to help me along. Okay, so if we do, let's say I'm going to want a bunch of hoppers. First, I'm going to just craft a bunch of halves.
Crafting.
And then we're going to, do I want any huge ones? Yeah, I'm going to want a few of these. So the half, this is where the resources are going to come up for each one of these. So I'm going to place that there and build that out. Ooh, build that out like that, so I know exactly where that's coming up. And those will probably be picked up by some rogue element. But yeah, that is where copper is going to come up. So if I set this up right, I should be able to set this up so it's going to be right, left. So 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to want the extruder, coiler, PCB assembler, and I'm going to put the 3-to-1 zipper merge in here, and this should be right, left, if I did that right. and we're going to put that one more out so I have room to maneuver all of these. And so there is the first zipper merge and the first setup for materials. It's like that. So this is copper, and these are going to come out. This is going to go in, that's going to go in, and that's going to go in that way. And this is going to come in this way. So right, 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 left. I think I got that right. Correct. And that is going to be loaded into a half storage hopper. And I'm going to try to get this system looking decent, especially when it comes to power. So I don't know how I'm going to do this as far as powering all of these, but I know I have some induction chargers to use, and we have a system right there. So I think the first induction charger will go right here. So this copper has to come all the way down and into here somehow, while also getting squished in with everything else. I'm gonna not try to make this too messy. I don't need to get these lined up like this all the way down. So what I'm gonna try to do is be a little bit more intelligent about it. That's even too far in. So I think we're just going to set these up one after another. So 1, 2, 3, skip 1, 1, 2, 3, skip 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, until I run out. How many more? Okay. 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3. Trying to do this as deftly as I can without too many mistakes. Because I'm not going to worry too much about space. Ooh, see, there's a mistake. I tried to think a thought and made a mistake. Okay, so this hopper is going to be copied here all the way down, and then we're going to take the one underneath out and then put these back. That way I know exactly where they are underneath here. Just a line of holes right now. And so all of these then can get filled in, and I can copy this layout as much as I want. We're going to take this one away because we're going to need some research assemblers on here. And in order to do that, let's get the assemblers going. So I've got plenty of these induction chargers. I don't need to worry too much about how these are spaced. So I'm going to give these a little bit of wiggle room here. And give these some space to breathe. So we're not going to be cramping too much space in here. There we go. There is the system for all of those to feed into here. So we're going to then... Oh, that actually... Really? Okay, those are facing the right way. Good. Okay, so on top of these are going to be our hoppers. And of course, all these are going to be remove only, because we don't want the results coming back at us. And then the other side of this, I want to be huge storage hoppers. I want a lot of backlog of these. And these ones on this side are going to be the add-onlys. So each one of these is going to represent a specific experimental pod. And I'll route these all down to our system down there. And that is just going to be, you know, a lot of conveyor shenanigans that we're going to need to work on. But as a result, we're going to take these out. Let's just put these in like this, so I can set these up relatively easily like that. So if this is right on this line and it's lined up with this side, then I can go around here and just repeat this process all the way down and it'll work. It should just work. So each one of these gets then routed the same way as the other ones. So this one here, routed like that. And we're coming across up to here. And since I left a little bit of extra space, we actually have 4 of these left. That's interesting. Why do I have none more in my inventory? Did I not grab this one down here? Ah, I didn't. That is why I came up with a weird number. So this last one I can throw in on the side, actually. Put this one way in this corner. And do the same sort of setup that I did before. Half, remove only, hopper, add only. Because I need to beam power in. And if I did this right, if I calculated this right, that should be exactly to the top of the turbines. So this block here is the last block of the turbine. The one above that, I should be able to put a laser on the top and have it just work. So this one here, I can beam on this side, and this one here, I can beam right down the middle and then beam to the side. So let's build that turbine and see if I'm right. Because this turbine should provide plenty of power for this system. So if I did this, see, beamed right in the side, and then this side, we got to beam it sideways and then in. You never want a situation where you do this. You don't want to do that, because the way that this works, it's going to try to feed this power. Then it's going to beam power back, and then it's going to feed the power, and it's going to beam it back. You'll end up with this crazy infinite loop inside of there, and it's just bad. That would just be bad. Infinite loops in computers are very, very bad. So just as a warning on that, don't do that. Or do a battery. If you put a battery next to this and you beam into the battery, you'll have a little bit better of a time, but it'll still kind of suck. So don't do that either. Okay, we're going to just try to batch these out. And one more. Okay, and then this one, and then this one. And this is set up right in here. This one is set up right in here. Perfect. This one is set up right here. Perfect. And then this one is kind of an odd man out. But we could actually really squeak that in right down the line here. A lot of conveyors. I could even use a freight cart system up on top here. but that I'm a little less prone to do that. Oop. I forgot to place the one before I built it. Okay, next one over. There we go. There. The basic system is ready to go. I have a lot of conveyor belts to put in here. But this system now I need to figure out a way to get material up there. So I think it's going to line up. Nope, it's going to line up right there. Okay. So I think this is the line here. So if I did this right, I should be able to put one here. Here. That's what, 3? That's still lined up. And then the last one there. So there's all my hoppers going in there. And then to finish off the bus, it's just hooking up the hopper with the top edge like that. So my freight carts can come around the outside, unload into the hoppers, and then route it back. So they'll come in here, unload, and then route right in through here, come around, unload a bunch of stuff maybe down the line, route it back, and, you know, finish the circuit. So that way we're going to need quite a lot of track. And I built a lot of track. So let's see if... Wait, that is 2 apart. That's 2 apart. Why is that 2 apart? Did I make something wrong? Oh, that's in the center. Oh, that's okay. I can make that work. That's not a problem. Just because that's centered, I'm going to have to come outside and go in on all of these. So these are going to come outside and go in like this. So that's not a big issue. I can make that work. I just was wondering why that messed up like that. So each one of these stations is going to get a freight cart station. So let's take a look at what those look like. Freight cart station. Okay, that's pretty cool. Same look as before. And then the stations also, okay, are going to have to be built this direction. Oh. I'm going to go all the way down the line with it. Oh. For some reason, I'm having problems. There we go. Exactly the number of freight cart stations I needed. Okay, and as a result, this one's going to have to come out. It's going to have to loop around, probably get one loop there. And then we're going to need to swing this one around and come in this side and build. I don't think we can. Oh, darn it. Yeah, you can't super build with track, which sucks. So just build this track out, and we're going to need more track. Definitely need more track. So go to here, minecarts, track.
Crafting.
I'm going to do a couple more sets. Just because build as many as I can and fill in the gaps. Because we don't have the buffers, we can't bounce it back on itself without causing some major problems. So we're going to do corners. I wish I had the buffers set up, but we're kind of building this system like we are to prepare to research so we can do the corners and redesign the system itself. So yeah, there's a problem with it not lining up. You can see that the corners are, at least, yeah, the corners are, they don't really line up. Okay, put this one in. That one's in, fine. Okay, so the system is ready. I want a depot somewhere over here. So I think right in here's, oh, let's do it right here. So let's get that set up. Freight cart depot, there it is. And we want a hopper ready to go. So now we need to set up the freight cart system. And we need to set up the IDs and all of that kind of stuff. So that will have to be in next episode. So that will do it for this one. And I thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.